Hello and welcome to Insights, the podcast with your host, Joe Pane. Join me in this deep exploration of our personal journeys from ambition to meaning, where we stop living life fast and start living life deep. This is a journey of waking up and realizing that our lives have never been about us, but about others. True success leaves positive ripple effects on other souls. I believe that success needs to be redefined from our own personal ambitious endeavors to be redefined as the value that we leave and give to others around us. Join me now as we begin this journey to deeper connections, even more fulfillment, some fun, curiosity, life, love, and all good things. Your deeper journey from ambition to meaning starts right now. Welcome everyone to episode 57. I appreciate you joining me. Welcome from wherever you may be tuning in from around the world and around Australia. So this week's insight, your normal is someone else's amazing. This is a thought that came to me many months ago through an experience that I had. And rather than diving straight into the experience, let me just share with you my thoughts, my insights on this. Your normal is someone else's amazing. So have you ever thought about how amazing someone else is at a particular skill or a particular ability? You know, what seems completely normal to them is amazing to us. Well, the same goes for you and I. There are aspects of us that are normal to us, but amazing to someone else. For example, you know, your fitness level might be as good as it is. It's phenomenal. Maybe normal to you, but amazing to someone else. Someone else's capacity to make lots of money is their normal and amazing to someone else. You get the drift. Having an awareness of this creates within us a reminder to be grateful for what we seem to be good at. Just the other day, I was running with a friend of mine, literally just the other day. We were just going on a casual, 10-kilometer run in our running world. We ran past another runner who seemed to be working really hard. I mean, they were puffing really intensely. And my running buddy commented saying, "Do you remember those days when that was us?" And instantly I realized and remembered, how far we had come in our everyday fitness. In our world, in our running world, that is, to say that on a Sunday you are running 20 kilometers is like saying I'm popping to the shops to get some milk. So to us, that's normal. And to a non-runner, that's incomprehensible, let alone amazing. Well, that's great, Joe. Good for you, but I don't relate. Everything normal in my life is somebody else's normal too. Well, let me tell you, that's simply not true. There are a couple of things here. First of all, there is something that you can do that with application and commitment, you can do better than 90% of the population. How do you know? How do you find this out? By exploring, by being curious, by trying different experiences, opening our minds to new possibilities, and just trying different things. It took me until my mid-30s to discover something that with application and commitment, I may become good at. Through my intense interest in personal and spiritual development, I found myself becoming increasingly passionate about sharing anything I learned with others. My life transformed from getting a job and staying in a job to making a job and getting damn good at it. If it's true that your normal may be somebody else's amazing, then guess what? The opposite is true as well. So what I mean by that is that what's normal to you may be somebody else's hell. Now, this might sound a little bit dark, but not necessarily so. So, for example, I make my living, as most of you know, by speaking to groups of people. This has become my normal. It's completely normal to me, but to a couple of my friends, that's hell. I can understand that. I mean, my wife has often said to me, "I don't know how you do what you do." It's like, I love it, but it's their hell. My normal is their hell. So as a couple of my friends also who are working 60 plus hour, working weeks, doing what they love, to them is normal. And that's my hell. I trust you're getting the drift there too. So as much as I love what I do, I mean, I'm not interested in doing it that intensely on a weekly basis. We all have our versions of normal. Now, all of the above can also be true if you or I have settled for that nagging pain in our back or to that, diminishing relationship. After a while, we just put up with it and it becomes a lower level of normal for us. And somebody who has not experienced that pain or that kind of relationship, the thought of what is being put up with is their hell. So what's the point to all of this chatter about what is normal to you or somebody else is amazing or somebody else's hell? Well, I'm hoping that this insight expands your horizon of awareness of becoming increasingly grateful for your version of normal health or whatever it might be, which to somebody else is amazing. Awareness that perhaps a certain relationship with which has slowly diminished to a very low standard is somebody else's hell. Then this becomes a wake-up call to that fact, right? That this is not normal in a very clear way. So, the pendulum swings both ways here, huh? I'm hoping also that this expands your horizon of awareness that there is something in you that with application and commitment, if you haven't discovered already, can become your normal and somebody else's amazing. Personally, this thinking has given me clarity on how to deepen my sense of gratitude and profound appreciation for my health and vitality, for example. Currently at 50 years of age, I am pain-free, disease-free, and can run and run well. And I say that hoping for the best for the next whatever many years I'm alive. It's easy to compare myself to other 50-year-old plus runners who are faster and fitter than me, and there's plenty of them, and think that my normal would be their hell. And that will be true. I could focus on that. But it wasn't until recently, like a few years ago, until I heard from most of my close friends in and around the same age as me, that they are in some kind of continual pain, or their body weight is spiraled out of control, or they are on some kind of medication for some pain or something that's wrong in their body or something. Truly, 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 when I just recently became aware of all of this, I was shocked. I had assumed that my normal was everyone else's normal. But in fact, my normal is they're amazing. By the same token, I have a friend who has this incredible capacity to deeply connect with anyone in a heartbeat. He sees everyone through the lens of love. No matter how annoying or strange or nasty they are, it's normal for him to see them from love. This is normal to him. To me, that's amazing. So let me end this conversation here today, as brief as it is, but hopefully nevertheless, very, very powerful. What is your normal that is somebody else's amazing? What's your normal that can become somebody else's amazing? I'll leave you with that thought. We're a little bit briefer than normal here this week, but nevertheless, I hope that was thought-provoking in a very healthy way. So thanks for tuning in. I'm looking forward to reconnecting with you in the next episode. And if you love these podcasts, and you genuinely feel in your heart of hearts that this is a 4 or 5 star, don't give me 4, give me 5 stars. If you genuinely feel it, would love for you to go into Apple Podcasts and give the show a rating. I would deeply appreciate it. And if you don't think this is a 5-star podcast, just keep it to yourself. Okay, thanks so much. Looking forward to reconnecting with you soon. Bye for now. I'm Joe Pane, and you've been listening to Insights, the podcast. If you haven't yet, subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. You can now follow my insights on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm looking forward to being with you again very soon in the next episode of Insights, the podcast.